My name is Amanda Hoade. I am the president and the chief engineer of the Upper Gwynedd Township Fire Department. I've been here almost 21 years now. I started at 14 as a junior firefighter, worked my way up through the ranks, have held both assistant engineer and lieutenant, and find myself as chief engineer for the last 8 years. My career is that I am the rescue training coordinator at the Montgomery County Fire Academy. So I'm actually a second generation chief engineer. My dad was chief engineer a couple prior to me. My parents live a block away, so he was here. I came down with him. I liked it. So when I turned 14, I joined, and that was that. Just dove in. We were chartered in 1908. Our original firehouse is just down the block on the left. And then we came here, and the original part of our building is actually the part on the left, which is now our banquet hall, which is our main fundraiser that we rent out for events, and that's the original engine bay. And then our most recent addition was put on in 1996. We are still growing and outgrowing our space and moving into the future of fire service. Mostly residential, a little bit of commercial. Like I said, we have Merck Pharmaceuticals in our backyard, which we have a great working relationship with them and their fire brigade. But nothing crazy going on here, just small town America, really. So we cover 8.5 square miles of Upper Gwynedd Township is our first due. There's about 1,500 residents. We also run the Pennsylvania Turnpike southbound for about 4 miles. So we're the first due company on that. We run about 600 calls a year with fire and medical. We have a lot of dedicated members. We have about 40 members with gear hanging, so it's 40 response members. And then we have about 15 on our dedicated water rescue team. We have about 18 EMTs, 2 paramedics, 1 AEMT. Fire, rescue, medical, water rescue, jack of all trades. So everybody's from all walks of life. We're 100% volunteer. We have a live-in firefighter program that can host up to 4 firefighters, so they can live rent-free and be responsible 40 hours a week for responses, as well as like equipment checks and station maintenance and stuff like that. And then we also have a stipend program that kind of helps keep our volunteer staffing up. So basically, if someone's around, all night long and they're in the station, they can get, a small reimbursement for being here and stuff like that. So we try and keep the incentives there for the volunteers so that the volunteers are still there for us and for the community. Me, as being one of our only females, I've never felt any different than anybody else here. And that's something else that keeps me coming back here, is everybody treats you the same. So it doesn't matter if you're male, female, black, white, short, tall, nobody cares as long as you do your job. So the training standard or something big that we harp on is, everybody does the same job, everybody's held the same accountability level. Being able to know that and be able to trust the person next to you is really big, and it just creates that brotherhood, sisterhood bond even stronger. Everybody that runs this station and that comes to this station keeps me coming back. So it makes me proud to be, an officer here. It makes me proud to be a leader here. It's super important to have the right tools and the right training. I think the combination of the two is the most important thing. So funding from our community, funding from grants gets us those tools. It pays for that training. You got to be able to put the tools in the right hands too. That's a big thing. And the technology is crazy. So we still have our antique. It doesn't get housed here. We have a 1946 Mack pumper. And just, you sit that next to this, it's insanely different. That's an unsynchronized clutch of a 4-speed, and then you have, a 2022 Rosenbauer that's, automatic with cameras everywhere, Bluetooth this, Bluetooth that, and it's crazy how safe we made fire trucks now, how much easier it is to go operate from daytime, nighttime, snow, rain, all of it. We do several different community events that are free every year. One of them off the top of my head, just because I put it together, was we do a special needs Santa every year. Our township has been a huge supporter of us, so we're always very thankful for them and what they do for us, as far as, from purchasing our trucks down to just, hey, what do you guys need? We lost a member, very important member to us in August of last year to cancer, and our township was like, what can we do for you? So they've been a backbone to us for many years, and they continue to do so, and it's been great to have that relationship. So you'll see on all our trucks we have serving professionally since 1908. We really harp on that professional quality. Like we maybe volunteer, but we show up, this is the job and this is how you do it, and we go home at the end of the night knowing we did it to the best of our abilities and didn't short anybody and give the community 100% of the time.